What is going on, Diamondback Nation? Welcome back to another episode here. Here we are in the Sunshine State versus the Miami Marlins. The 80-50 Diamondbacks versus the 53-77 Miami Marlins. Arizona is still fighting for first place and a playoff spot in the division versus the always feisty San Diego Padres and the LA Dodgers. And we're facing off against the lefty Trevor Rogers. His 27th start, 6-10 record, 4.60 ERA, whip of a 1.33, 120 strikeouts to 45 walks. Be a tough test here today. I know he's struggling on the year so far. He has some nasty stuff going from the left side of the plate. It's Jake McCarthy leading off, having a career high in stolen bases with 15 so far on the year. Full count for Jake McCarthy. And a backdoor slider gets him striking out for the first strikeout of the day. 2-0 count for Josh Rojas. A bit of a hanging change up. That one's in the gap. It is going. It lands. One hops off the wall. And Rojas has a 1-out double to start the top of the first. And Brian Reynolds hit his 100th home run of his career. Congratulations to him. So we played him earlier in this series. And the replay of Rojas' double. 1-2 count for Mountcastle, and he's caught looking at a changeup. Catches inside of the plate. Kelly smokes one. That one's going. It has a chance. It is at the warning track. It is caught at the wall by the outfielder. Almost leaves the park, but is nice play by the outfielder from Miami to keep the game tied. Zach Gallen making his 25th start. 11-4 record, 3.04 ERA, whip of a 1.17, 146 strikeouts to 51 walks so far on the year. Looking to improve upon that today is Jazz Chisholm, a former prospect from Arizona, leading off for the Marlins. 1-1 count, and a hard grounder to Buddy Kennedy playing second, makes the play for the first out. And so look at the lineup for the Marlins here. Chisholm, Iglesias, Brian Anderson, Belt. Top four guys in the lineup can be dangerous. As Zach Gallen walks Iglesias, the veteran. 1-2 count to Brian Anderson. He strikes him out with a nasty slider. 2 down, 1 on for the Marlins. Full count for Brandon Belt, the former Giant. He strikes out on the outside changeup to end the first. Marlins escape the first tied as Belt can't give the Marlins a lead in the first, striking out a nasty changeup from Gallen. Full count for Miguel Sano with Seth Beer on deck. Sano just rolls one over to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Strong throw gets him out. 1 down now, top of the second. Trevor Rogers at 20 pitches so far. Buddy Kennedy on deck. Seth Beer, full count. Lefty on lefty. Check swing. He doesn't go around. He takes the first walk of the day for the Diamondbacks. Buddy Kennedy trying to stay in the majors with his 181 average so far. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Trying to prove that he can stay in the majors. With a hard hit ball, nice play by Marlins first baseman. Gets him out. Diving attempt by Brandon Belt. Keeps Buddy Kennedy off bases. Dominant Canzone had his first career home run against Marlins. Second game of the series. Looking to bounce back and stay in the majors as well. Hanging pitch. Right down the middle. It is gone. It's gone. It is gone. Dominic Canzone, back-to-back games, back-to-back home runs. 434 feet off Trevor Rogers. He smokes that one. And the Diamondbacks dugout is loving it. Dominic Canzone getting some love. The young lefty outfielder smokes that one. Another look at that one. Woo-wee. Got a hold of that one. 110 miles an hour off the bat. 434 feet from the outfielder. Wilmer Defoe now. Another hanging changeup. That one is a chance, but it is going to be caught by the center fielder. And that will end the top of the second. Dominant Canzone. Another look at that beautiful swing. Changeup right down the middle. No mistake. That one left the ballpark. Sayonara. 0-2 count now to Azavel Garcia. And he strikes out. Zach Gallen sits him down to start the bottom of the second. Anthony Alford, the former Blue Jay. And he goes down and tries to get one, but Jake McCarthy playing center field. Almost loses it, but regains control for the second out. Nick Solak, 1-2 count. And he chases a slider. And he strikes out. Gallen's fourth strikeout now, and 6 batters faced. Another nasty slider from Gallen today. Chasing out of the zone. 2-2 count for McCarthy. And he can't catch up to a high fastball inside the zone. Mountcastle on deck. Rojas, 3-1 count. He'll draw a walk. 1-2 count for Mountcastle. Rojas on first. Mountcastle tries to go down and get one. That one is going to be caught at the warning track for the second out. Thought Mountcastle had an Oppo Taco there for a second. Carson Kelly, 1-1 count. 2 out. 1 on. And he pops up a high fastball to end the top of the third. Rojas can't advance. They head to bottom 3. Up 2-0. Victor Mesa Jr., 2-0 count. He goes down and he hammers one, and that one is gone. Victor Mesa Jr. has his first major league home run off Zach Gallen. A cutter that did not cut, and he has smoked that one. Congratulations to the young baseball player. Always special to hit your first dinner in the majors. Getting some love. 1-2 count now for Jacob Stallings. He rolls one over to Josh Rojas, who makes the play. 1 down. After the home run by Mesa Jr., Jazz Chisholm is tied for third on home runs on the team, and he smokes one back up the middle for a 1-out single past Zach Gallen, avoiding any danger. 3-0 count now for Iglesias, and he draws a walk. Miami Marlins are starting to swarm. 1-2 count. And a slider gets Anderson chasing out of the zone. Gallen's 5th strikeout of the day. 2 out, 2 on. 0-2 count. Brandon Belt. He's caught looking. Gallen paints the black. Strikes him out with 2 men on base. Victor Mesa Jr. so far the only hero of the day for Marlins. So we go to the bottom 4. Still 2-1 Arizona. Zach Gallen continues to work his magic. Victor Mesa Jr. He has a chance for another home run. That one is going to be caught by Canzone in right field. As we are still up 2-1 to Marlins going into the 5th inning. Dominic Canzone leading off with Wilmer Defoe and McCarthy. Top 5 we go. Wilmer Defoe, 1 out. No on. That one might drop, and it does right in front of the right fielder. Wilmer Defoe gets on base with 1 out. McCarthy, 1-0 count. That one is hanging. It has a chance to go. It is gone. Jake McCarthy shows off some power and smokes that one into right field. 369 feet. Trevor Rogers is handing his pitches a bit too much. McCarthy not known for his power, but he get a hold of that one to give him another 3-run lead for the Diamondbacks. You admiring that one. Very rare it will happen. but he can average about 10 to 15 home runs a year. Josh Rojas now, 1-1 count. Pitch right down the middle. Smoked right in front of the right fielder for a 1-out single. Rojas does hit lefties way better than righties. 1-1 count with 2 out. What on? Carson Kelly pitch right down the middle. That one is smoked. That one is caught at the Warren track in center field to end the fifth. But Jake McCarthy, the hero, in the fifth with a 2-run homer. Jose Iglesias, bottom fifth, full count. 2 out, no on. Pitches up, and he draws a walk, a 2-out walk. Veteran not chasing that slider. Brian Anderson, 2 out with 1 on. Kicks the ball for a 1-0 count. Anderson was hitting just below 300 before today. He'll ground out to Kennedy to end the inning. Just can't do anything with men on base, so go top 6 next. And Yohan Lopez coming in for his 21st game, 5.47 ERA, 23 strikeouts to 3 walks. Righties hitting just below 300, lefties under 250 for the year so far against him. 2-2 count to Sano. And a slider gets him striking out. Seth Beer, 1-0 count. 1 out, no on. Hanging changeup just gets a little bit too much under that one. And that's going to be a high fly out to center field just before this morning track. 2 down, top to 6. Buddy Kennedy, 2-2 count. And a backdoor slider gets him striking out. That's when we head to the bottom 6 here. Still up 4-1. Brandon Belt, 1-2 count. Pitches up, and he's chasing one out of the zone, strikes him out. Sat down with 8 strikeouts on the day so far. It's Vail Garcia. Swinging on the first pitch. Defo playing third. Makes the throw. 2 down, bottom 6. Garcia not too happy about that one. Anthony Alford, 0 for 1 on the day. 0-2 count. Gets jammed. Mountain Castle in first. Makes the play in foul territory to end the 6th. Still 4-1 for your Diamondbacks going in the 7th. Gallen only giving up 2 hits so far. Hunter Strickland, the former Giant, comes in for his 51st appearance. 3.45 ERA, 45 strikeouts to 24 walks. Righties hitting just below 300, lefties below 225. Jake McCarthy, 1 for 3 on the day. It's one of the home runs for the Diamondbacks. Gets another pitch to hit. That one's in the gap, and it's going to drop. And he's thinking double bases here. Maybe 3. He's going for 3. And he is safe. A 2-out triple for Jake McCarthy. Rojas trying to make him come in, and he rolls that one over. He'll ground out to end the 7th. McCarthy can't score. So he had bottom 7 now. Daniel Norris making his 21st appearance. 6.10 ERA. 13 strikeouts to 9 walks. Lefties hitting over 350 against him. Righties under 250. Not great for a lefty if your same-handed pitching is hitting over 350 against you. The first batter he gets to strike out. 1 down, bottom 7. Victor Mesa Jr., the only run so far for the Marlins, and he grounds one over to second base. Kennedy with the throw. 2 down. Just like that. Jacob Stallings now. Catches the changeup inside for a strike. 0-1 count. Next pitch. Fouls off the fastball. 0-2 count. 2 out, no on. Daniel Norris trying to get him to chase. Slider almost hits him. Next up, 1-2 count for Norris. Fouls off another changeup. A little battle here between Stallings and Daniel Norris. Next pitch. Chases a fastball out of the zone. Strikes him out to end the 7th. Top 8 we go. Still only 2 hits for the Marlins. Dylan Floro comes in for his 38th appearance. 4.59 ERA. 25 strikeouts, 16 walks. Lefties hitting about 380 against him. Righties under 225. Mountcastle rolls one over to shortstop, and he's drowned out to start the top of the 8th. Carson Kelly has hit balls hard today, but can't find one to land as he strikes out there. 2 down. 0-2 count for Sano. And a high slider gets him striking out to end the 8th. Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 3 on the day so far. And he smokes one in the gap. McCarthy trying to cut it off with his speed, but that gets the warning track, and he mishandles it. Chisholm could have gone 3, but he stays at 2. Doesn't want to risk getting thrown out. And he smoked that one. Lead off double for the Marlins. They're trying to capitalize on it. Iglesias trying to bring him home. Takes ball, 1-1 count. Iglesias hitting 225 with the runners in scoring position. And he'll fly out to Canzone, who's thinking about going to 3. Canzone with the arm. And he makes the play from right field. Chisholm is tagged out. What a play from the young outfielder. A home run and an outfield assist late in the game. Double play. Another look here. Beautifully done. 1-2 count now. Brian Anderson gets jammed in, and McCarthy's speed should be there in time. Makes the play to end the 8th. Escaping any further danger. It's Carlos Estevez coming in for his 18th appearance. 3.63 ERA. Strikeouts to walks even. Lefties are hitting over 400 against him. Seth Beer. First pitch. Oh, hand in slider. And hard hit to second base for the first out. 3-0 count. Buddy Kennedy gets one in the gap for a 1-out single. Getting his average up there a little bit. Dominic Canzone, 2-1 count. 1 for 3 on the day. And that will be 1-2 double play to end top of the 9th. Diamondbacks still up 3. Kenyon Middleton coming for his 11th appearance on the year. 3.72 ERA, 5 strikeouts to 5 walks. Lefties hitting over 300. Righties hitting 250 against him so far. 1-2 count. Brandon Belt strikes out. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Do start the bottom 9. Another look at that one there. The former Giant can't catch up to that one. As the field, Garcia watches the slider for a strike. Next pitch, fouls one off. 0-2 count. Middleton trying to prove he can still be a starter in the league. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down, bottom 9 now on 7 pitches. Anthony Alford, the former Blue Jay, takes the ball. 1-0 count. Next pitch up. Takes a straight change up right down the middle. 1-1 count. Chasing a slider out of the zone. 1-2 count now. Trying to close it out in Miami. Take a 3-0 series lead here. Pitches up. And he can't catch up to it. 3 straight strikeouts for the number 99. So that will do it. The Diamondbacks have taken a commanding 3-0 series lead and have won this series and look to sweep the series next game. We'll see you then. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Zach Gallen gets his 12th win. Middleton gets his 8th save. See you guys next episode. Cheers.